You know what, Springtrap? I'm gonna give you... I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of jump scaring me on that one. Because that was a punk move. Alright. Ventilation, though. Whee! Alright, you need to reset ventilation. Just run to 5th. I need to hear Springtrap approaching the office. I need to hear him in 5. Let me actually do this. Let me get out of the panel and see if that will incentivize walking to the office instead of going to 10 an event. Because I'm pretty sure Springtrap's walking to 10 and just going to go through Cam 15 vent and be in the office. But I need to have 2 o'clock hit and have Phantom Freddy walk across. If that's Springtrap, that's good. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, we got rid of Phantom Freddy. We'll see if this is it, though. Is staring? No, not yet. Stare? No. That's a stare. That's a stare. Get out of there. Get out of there. I don't know. He moves so fast on this. I mean, he ran across. If I could have gotten out and stared him down on that one, I think that would have been it. But pretty sure I'm not gonna last on this one. I need another ventilation. Another ventilation reset, and I'm not gonna be able to do it in time. Right? Or will I? If it hits 5 a.m., I got a shot. This might actually be it. I mean, there's nothing else I can do, so, I mean, like, honk the nose. And, here. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Let's throw in a 5th one. Hey! Hey, that actually wasn't too bad. That wasn't bad at all. So I'll outline the strategy and all that. It's good. If Springtrap doesn't go through a vent early on, you have a shot. So that was actually really good. I just wish I had gotten that stare down, because that would have made it a whole lot easier. Like, it wouldn't have been close if I had gotten that stare down. Okay, also, yeah, let's go to the extra menu. Let me show you the cheats there. So aggressive and fast nights. In terms of aggressive, I'm pairing it with fast nights, so it's like if it's doubly as hard, then it's twice as fast. If you want to try aggressive without the fast nights, feel free. I just think it's astronomically difficult, odds-wise, for you to survive just aggressive only with this strategy of just resetting. You know, no cameras, that type of thing. Yeah. No audio cue, no any of that. No basic game dynamics except for the maintenance panel there. And then listening for the ambient noise of where Springtrap actually ends up. So, all right, that's another thing I can check off my to-do list here of like loose ends. So that is good. All right, Nightmare Fast Nights, aggressive, and yeah, cool. All right, you got some juggling action in there, and pretty cool. I don't even know. All right, so let's discuss strategy a little bit. Let me go over here and let's go change this out for radar and no errors. All right, I want to show you basic ambience from Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Alright? These are good things to know if you're trying to beat Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is really not that difficult to destroy. I mean, it's not that bad. There is some randomness that gets annoying, but... Alright, so Springtrap is in camera 9 right now. Let me pull him over to 8. You hear the office. There's still no extra ambience right now. This is the basic office sound. You hear that? Alright. Now, let me pull him to 5. You hear that? It's not like a whistle. It's just this weird, like, breathy, airy noise. This is the camera 5 ambience. If I pull him to 6... Hello? Nothing. Alright? So there's nothing in cam 6, there's nothing in 7, 8, 9, or 10. But now Springtrap's back in 5. And I knew that because... Well, initially because of the audio sound. So, I can pull Springtrap to 2 now. Hear that? Alright, that's a new level of ambience, but I gotta pull the cameras up because Phantom Freddy's walking across. Let me pull him to, Let me pull him to 3, just to buy some time. But you're gonna hear that ambience noise just a little bit less and a little bit more in your right ear if you're playing on PC with stereo headphones. If you pull him to... okay, he went to 4. Sweet. It's about the same sound as 3. You can try to pull him back to 2 or to 5 or whatever. But, you also have to measure... Ooh! Oh, stare down! Hey! That's the stare down location. Alright, let me try to pull him back to 2 really quick. Alright, but it's a little bit different level of ambience for that as well. But this is the camera 2 ambience noise. So those ambience levels are good to know, alright? Hearing ambience early on is a good thing. That means Springtrap is on a camera and not at a place to where the vents are going to end your night pretty near instantly. Springtrap going through a vent early on in the night is usually game over without having an audio cue alter his path at all. So I didn't shut any vents or do anything like that. I didn't go to the cameras or use any audio cues. Normally you'd have that line of defense, but with this, yeah, you just gotta hope that Springtrap doesn't jump through a vent very quickly and just end your night. So if you hear that ambience and Phantom Freddy's not walking across, then that's a good sign, alright? Knowing the ambience of the stare down spot is also helpful. If you get rid of the maintenance panel when he's in the stare down spot and Phantom Freddy isn't walking across, same thing. You can delay him running across until you see the red lights for a needed ventilation reset. So the best case scenario is if you reset the ventilation and then you get out of that maintenance panel and all of a sudden, oh, yeah, Springtrap's staring you down. Great. You just wait the whole time and that's it. Alright, you delayed him for quite a while, especially on fast nights, but even with aggressive, you delay him until you go back to that maintenance panel and then do something. Or if Phantom Freddy startles you, or, you know, something else happens. Know also that if Springtrap isn't in Cam 5 or closer, but Phantom Freddy is walking across, you will hear the same ambient noise. Alright, I wish this were a different sound effect, but it's not. So Phantom Freddy walking across and Springtrap going through a vent somewhere else, you're still going to hear that ambient noise. And I believe it's the Cam 5 level, but anyway, you're going to hear that ambient noise. Also, one thing as well, I didn't know this until about 4 months ago, but with Phantom Freddy, first time you see him, if you lure him into startling you, and you see that Phantom Freddy jump scare or whatever, but it doesn't end your night, I call it a startle for that reason. It's kind of like an ultimate custom night. But if you do that, you don't see Phantom Freddy the rest of the night. And there was a user who came through my stream when I was going through the night, aggressive fast nights runs through this with just resetting ventilation or just, you know, no camera, no audio cue, that type of thing. And said that. I was like, wow, I don't know if that's the case or not, but I guess I'll try it. But that's the case. So if you get rid of Phantom Freddy, late in the night, you can have the luxury of staring down Springtrap and not having to worry about Phantom Freddy ruining the night. Because if Springtrap's really close to the office and Phantom Freddy startles you, then Springtrap will also jump scare you. That'll be the end of the night. Only Springtrap can end the night. Alright? Also with ventilation, you got to be smart with the resets. I tried to get the maintenance panel up quickly and then wait about 25 seconds to reset ventilation. On fast nights, that's about the turn of the hour. That's more like 30 seconds. But on previous runs or whatever, I found 25 seconds for the first reset and then wait about 50 seconds or so it's about a sweet spot that allows you not to be resetting something and letting Springtrap have more incentive to run or rush toward the office while you're resetting stuff. And I don't know the numbers on that. I don't have access to that, but or at least not right now. But yeah, that would be fun to find out if there's actually a benefit to holding off on the ventilation resets until you really have to reset ventilation. Because whenever I was just rebooting all or just doing ventilation, I tended to have much less success on the nights. I think Springtrap rushes toward the office more frequently if you're in the midst of a reset of some sort. But anyway, if Phantom Freddy startles you and Springtrap is near the office, then he'll likely end your night. Alright, Springtrap will likely jump scare. Because if you get that startle, then often you'll see Springtrap jump right after. Anyway, the thing with ventilation as well, you can see some red, like, stuff going on, but you don't want the whole thing to fade to black if possible. Maybe the exception there is with Phantom Freddy, because he'll startle you, and then you got to reset ventilation immediately. You're probably going to see one fade to black in that case, but if Springtrap's not near the office, if Springtrap has not yet run across to, like, the Cam 1 or Cam 1.5 area, Cam 1, whatever, yeah, then you should be okay. If he hasn't run across that, you should be okay with that. But again, once Springtrap is run across, you can't wait too long to reset ventilation again on aggressive. If he's at the door and you just start a ventilation reset on aggressive, then you're probably not going to survive the rest of the reset. So try to reset ventilation a few seconds after he runs across, and then just wait in the office. If you're not on aggressive, you could wait a little bit longer, or even wait until he's at the door, but you're chancing it. But on aggressive, yeah, he's going to move super fast. So you want to get that ventilation reset out of the way, then get that maintenance panel down, like get it out, and just stare down if Springtrap's at the door, or just wait it out as long as you can, all right? Once you see those red or whatever, if it's not like 5 a.m. and late, you have to do another reset, and that's usually bad news. But if you can hold off and just wait it out, hopefully you'll get to 6 a.m., all right? And on that run, I really wish I had gotten that stare down a little bit more savvy, I guess. Done a better job with that, but I tried to get out of the maintenance panel before he ran across, because I would have stalled him almost a full hour of fast nights if I had gotten out of that camera, and that would have been easy work. Then Springtrap runs across the next reset, I reset ventilation, and then it's 5 a.m. I don't have to worry about a thing. So I'm glad that this worked. It didn't take nearly as many tries, but that's also because of that Phantom Freddy additional strategy. I'll put the username, if I can find that user who suggested that, I'll put that in the description. Put that username in the description, and thank you for that. That's actually something I didn't know until about 4 months ago, but that helps tremendously with the strategy. So makes it a whole lot less tries, I should say. Alright, but anyway, I hope that was interesting. Hope you found the gameplay riveting and interesting, and all the ventilation resets, and maybe some of the juggling too. I don't even know. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and I will check you later. If you like this video, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell, or whatever YouTube is requiring for you to get notifications, because I know a lot of people are not getting notifications. I also know that people just don't like anything but Five Nights at Freddy's on my channel. So anyway, hopefully you like this video. Check this off the list, and I have several other things I want to do, but yeah, see what the future holds. So that's it. Bye. Thanks for watching.